I had to wake up from my school-induced coma to cover this. After 14 years, the studio that brought us Puss in Boots: The Last Wish has given us a trailer for Megamind 2. If you haven't heard already, Megamind is getting a sequel and a TV show, and on the surface this sounds like a good thing. Yeah, well, they found a way to mess it up. And I'm actually worried that some of you won't even know what Megamind is, or rather, what Megamind was. That movie was big for us as kids back then, and nowadays kids are probably wondering why I'm even talking about some blue guy with a big forehead. But the point is, Megamind came out 14 years ago back in 2010. The movie made $322 million on a budget of $130 million, which was profit, but tragically wasn't good enough to warrant a sequel back then. So why do any sequels now? Animation has gotten better, but also more expensive, and taking movies to the box office these days seems like a gamble for most studios. Well, the truth is Megamind 2 is not a sequel. It is in fact a cheap spin-off. Look, they want you to believe it's a sequel to the original that we all loved, but that just isn't true. The movie is releasing on digital only on Peacock. They aren't even sending the movie to theaters. This immediately means a lower budget, and while looking at the trailer they just released, it shows. The movie somehow looks way worse than it did in 2010. Obviously quality was going to be in question given the release circumstances, but man, you waited 14 years to release this. And also, Will Ferrell, the original voice actor of Megamind, isn't even returning. This whole thing just feels like a slap-together, low-budget cash grab to try and get kids to get their parents to subscribe to Peacock. When really, they should be subscribing to Chartify. They're also releasing a Megamind TV show, and it comes out the same day as the movie, which is kind of weird. Or at least I think there's a show and a movie coming out together. I'm not 100% sure. They've been really confusing with the marketing. Anyways, I think what they wanted to try and have is what Madagascar had with Penguins of Madagascar, or what Kung Fu Panda had with The Legends of Awesomeness TV series. But the difference is those shows stayed true to the original and had care and thought put into them. And they were also marketed as true spin-offs with unique premises. If they think they can just use an IP name to garner attention and positive reaction, well, they are sorely mistaken, and we've seen time and time again when this has backfired and fans speak up. It's really annoying too when we just got something like Puss in Boots: The Last Wish that really seemed like it set the bar for new animated features. And also DreamWorks has Kung Fu Panda 4 coming up as well. It just feels like weird timing, decision making, and overall no one seems to really care about Megamind. But the original was interesting and self-contained. This new adaptation is nothing but the same name slapped on a cash grab kids media with no real storyline or character growth. Actually, it doesn't feel like the same character at all. Well, it literally isn't. It doesn't feel like the same world either, and the animation looks like some high schoolers made it on their one laptop. I don't know. I don't even have Peacock, and I feel robbed, and if this is the end of Megamind, I'm sad it went out like this.